What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stat Street Sports channel. Let's get right into it. Here to bring you an NFL free agency prediction video. It's on the Eagles edge rusher Josh Sweat. I believe he will sign with the Tennessee Titans this offseason. Let's get into why, guys. So, I know most of everybody in the mainstream media, even on social media, is pinning Josh Sweat, newly crowned NFL champion, to the Arizona Cardinals. His ties with Jonathan Gannon makes sense. The Cardinals are kind of in a good spot. We'll see what shakes up with the Rams and everything. But with the Niners trading Debo, had a rough year this past year. The Seahawks, they're an okay team, nothing to really write home about. And then you have the Rams could blow it up, trading Cup and also potentially trading Matthew Stafford. The Cardinals could be the best team in the NFC West this upcoming year. So it does make sense that if you bring in Josh Sweat, you nail in the draft, bring some other pieces in, they could be the winner or at least the front runner of the NFC West going into the preseason. But I have another plan in mind for Josh Sweat. I have him going to the Titans. And first thing before I even get into past connections, if you don't know, I like to really predict players to go with coaches or players they played with before. Normally it's kind of just human instinct. You want to go somewhere where where you're comfortable, where you see a familiar face at, and then you have Rocker, let's get his first name for you, Tracy Rocker, who is former Eagles position coach. For the edge rushers, pass rushers for the Eagles a couple years ago. He's now in the same spot with the Tennessee Titans. So I think that makes sense there. Or like I said, the Cardinals makes sense. Jonathan Gannon, the Eagles had that crazy year under him a couple years ago. So either one of those two spots to me make the most sense. I don't really have any other team on the list for Josh Sweat, but I want to address the Tavondre Sweat being his brother thing. I played against Josh Sweat growing up. I played against him, not with him. I played him. I've seen him. I did not. I'm from Virginia. We're from Virginia. I did not know he had a brother. And I Googled Tavondre Sweat. I saw people saying on social media, oh, he should join his brother Tavondre Sweat and all stuff. I'm like, he has a brother? I did not know he had a brother. And I even Googled Tavondre Sweat is not from Virginia. I think he's from the Midwest somewhere. I forgot the Google where he said he's from, but you know, they don't really. I don't think they share the same parents. I googled. I couldn't really find information about the parents, so I don't know if they're brothers or not. You have Montez Sweat as well, same last name, but there's a lot of people saying that the two Sweats, Tavondre and Josh, are brothers. Maybe, maybe not, but they would pair an awesome duo, though. I will tell you that. Obviously, you have the big guy there, the other big guy there in Simmons. Trade buzz around him last season, especially toward the end of this season, after a tough year. But if you bring in Simmons, you have Simmons, pair Simmons and Sweat, and then you have the other Sweat on the edge and Josh Sweat, and then you hear the news now about the first overall pick. Who goes there? And you're looking at Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter. The injury bug popped up on him. Tough to see. The rumor is right now, I think it's been confirmed, I guess, or not a rumor. He doesn't require surgery, just needs rest. So he came to the combine. I believe won't do anything there, just get measured, do interviews, and then he will do his pro day at Penn State sometime in March, and should be ready. Get some good healing time in, and should be ready by, I guess, the rookie camp, stuff like that. Maybe even later, just playing it safe if he does go first overall, or wherever he goes. He might just take a little break from doing stuff, trying to get healed up all the way for the upcoming season. But this pick for Josh Sweat going to Tennessee, this works out whether they get Carter or not. Carter would be a plus, but if you don't get Carter, there's some other round two options who would be great. Depends on how the league sees him. Michael Williams from Georgia, really tricky guy. Could go top 15, top 20. Could go high round two. Had a weird last year there. Didn't play great. Rumor was because of injury. So if you don't go Abdul Carter, they're two different style of players. Don't get it twisted. Carter and him are totally different. But Michael Williams can do it all. He can be a DN. He can be a stand-up backer. Big boy, 6'5", 265. nice long arms. He could be a dangerous player for years to come. Shamar Stewart, another edge, could go top 20 to top 15, could be a round two guy, really tricky. Um, Good player, 6'6", 290, DN. There's no really stand up option here, in my opinion. So that's someone you look towards as well for the Titans. Nick Scorton, round two prospect as of right now, but I think he could be the steal, at least not steal, but kind of a diamond hitting in the rough. Because last year, coming into this past season of college football, you would say Scorton was the best edge or the best DN by far. Now, going to Texas A&M, putting on about 10, 15 pounds, it didn't quite pan out. But if he get back to form, he could be the gem in this first two rounds. Be like, oh man, we all should have thought he was that, just had an off year. So Scorton, if you don't get Carter, you go Hunter or trade down or one of the quarterbacks. You get Josh Sweat and Nick Scorton, and he pans out we thought he would last year. Oh my goodness, that would be nasty. Purdue Nick Scorton was disgusting. A&M Nick Scorton wasn't so much. So we'll see what that was about. If he lose that weight again, get back to his more comfortable form, which is around 270 ish. I think he'll be fine. Donovan Ezeraku from Boston College. Not He's more closer to Abdul Carter than the other guys mentioned, Scorton and Shamar Stewart. A little smaller for his size, but he can get the job done off the edge, quick. He's someone as well, like I said, another second round option. If you don't go Abdul Carter first, you want to pair, because I skipped the part there as well in my analysis, but the Harold Landry trade rumor as well. The Titans have granted him to seek permission to go somewhere else. Clearly, the Patriots are the team that most everyone thinks he's going to go to. I'll do a YouTube short about it later, but it makes sense. Mike Vrabel is his former coach there. They have a need, so it all makes sense. So I think Harold Landry goes to the Patriots. So, like I said, that opens up. Even if you bring in Josh Sweat, you still want to have another edge rusher off the edge as well. Like I said, so Abdul Carter, if not Scorton, Ezeraku. You can have another bigger DN, Jack Sawyer, his teammate JT Tamalawau. If I say his name wrong, excuse me. Josiah Stewart. Making trade back to the mid-late second round, or even wait till the third round and grab him. So there are some guys off the edge you can get. Cal Kennard. Reminds me of Yannick Ngakoue. So there's a couple guys to help out, with the pressures, with the rush, because this edge draft, edge and DN draft, the D line, the front seven draft is as a whole is disgusting. It's very deep. Even the middle linebackers, it's secretly been good. We all thought coming into this offseason, the inside linebacker group was kind of going to be trash, but they turned out to be some really decent players there. So the whole entire front seven is going to be good, a good draft to get some good value, second, third, even fourth round. So I'm loving all these guys. I didn't mention Mike Green. Mike Green should not be there when it's all said and done. The top of the second round for the Titans. Pierce shouldn't be there. But Michael Williams is a tricky one. Teams either love him or they hate him. Kind of no in between there. He got peppered a lot with questions. Like I said, he should go first round. I don't see how he don't go in the first round, but there's a tiny, tiny chance. But teams pepper him a lot in the interview process. Not teams, excuse me. The reporters pepper him a lot about what he's going to play. Stand up outside, hand the dirt, whatever. And he kind of just like, I can do it all. Just let me play football, basically. So we'll see what he can do there. But overall, I'm loving Josh Sweat to the Titans. His position coaches there, Tracy Rocker. You have his brother, I guess, and Tavondre Sweat, and then you have some good guys, Simmons around. You have the Snead coming back this year. Hopefully, gets healthier. The cornerback room isn't terrible. The linebacking group isn't terrible. So they have a team to work with. Just got to find a quarterback, a little bit more weapons, and get that O line right, which is a lot. It's a lot to ask for. Find a quarterback and get the O line better, but it is doable. It can be possible, and I'm loving the fit of Josh Sweat going to the Titans, guys. So that's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.